K Black Boxing. Here with another video. I'm gonna talk about Joe Smith Jr. as well as Robert the Ghost Guerrero. Well, I was reading an article from BoxingScene.com, man, and Joe Smith Jr., according to them, suffered a broken jaw in the second round versus Sullivan Barrera. I'm just gonna tell you right now, man. Boxing, man, as Deontay Wilder, eloquently stated, you can't play boxing, and that's absolutely correct, man. Boxing is a sport that you gotta definitely have heart, dedication, a lot of grit, and to step in that square circle. It's just serious, man. Especially when you sustain injuries and you continue, man. Those guys get um, broken jaws, broken ribs, um, shit, broken orbital bones, discharged retinas, cuts, all type of stuff, man. So boxing is a tough sport, man. But it just shows you how much heart and guts that Joe Smith Jr. has to continue after getting a broken jaw, continue to fight Sullivan Barrera and not give up, not make any excuses. Give Sullivan Barrera his props and everything, and keep it pushing, man. It ain't too many fighters. It's fighters that get injuries and quit, and I'm not knocking them for doing that, because if you feel as if the pain or your life is way more important than to continue to fight, hey, it is what it is. You just gotta make that decision. You might still be labeled as a quitter, but like Kell Brook, he had eye injuries in both fights with Golovkin and with Spence. So, and we seen what happened both times. But like I said, Joe Smith Jr. he decided to continue, and he made it to the end of the bell, man. End of the fight. So in a losing effort, but at the end of the day, I ain't make no excuses for him either. But maybe that altered the fight a little bit. Who knows? But he kept going. He kept going. He was trying to land hard blows. It was just Sullivan Barrera night. So, wish him a speedy recovery, man. I would like to continue to see him fight. Like I said, the light heavyweight landscape is definitely building, and I believe if egos get put aside and promoters and just the politics of boxing alone just get put aside, and these fighters actually fight one another, we can have some pretty good, interesting fights in the light heavyweight division. But we just have to see how that goes. Robert the Ghost Guerrero, man, he announced his retirement. I'm clapping that you made the decision, man. That's the best decision that you made. There's no way that you can continue to fight in the manner that you fight, man. He definitely used to box more in the lighter divisions. For some reason, when I think he fought Andre Berto, and he won that fight, fighting that with that warrior spirit and swelling up Andre Berto's eyes, and you know what I mean. Even though he sustained some injuries in the fight as well, but everybody remember Andre Berto basically looking like ET after that fight. And from that time on, I guess he felt as if he was able to bully Andre Berto, that he can fight that way against every fighter. And coming up, and even though you made the weight, that don't mean it was actual weight class, man. It's a lot of guys that can actually make higher weights, but it might not be beneficial towards them. I know the welterweight division at that time, and even still now, was the money making division. So everybody wanted to come up and to welterweight. You know what I mean? Many different fighters did so, and a lot of fighters got paid well for doing so. You know what I mean? And Robert Guerrero did the same thing. He wanted to fight Floyd. He was calling out Floyd and things like that. And he got his wish. Once he beat Berto, he definitely got his wish, man. He got the fight with Floyd, and although he didn't win that fight, and it seemed like from that point on, his welterweight run was definitely shortened after the Floyd fight. And I say that because he basically lost every goddamn fight after that. I mean, I think if I'm not mistaken, man, who did it? Fucking did who did it? Like the comma guy, and I believe Aaron Martinez, man. This has come to mind. I don't remember him really beating anybody else outside of that, man. I just got to be totally honest. He lost to Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, lost to the cab driver guy. We just seen when Fafur put on a fucking boxing clinic. God, a knockdown clinic. I ain't gonna say a boxing clinic, a knockdown clinic on Robert Guerrero, man. He can't, he just can't take the punches no more. His punch resistance, like I said, super low. Um, so right off to the sunset, man. I know you made a ton of money fighting all these guys. He thanked everybody, man. He thanked his mother, his father, his brothers, his wife, as well as he's gonna thank Al Haymon because Al Haymon definitely took care of him, man. And him and his team, and even Al probably would advise him, since he is his advisor, probably tell him like, you know what, man, you lost like fucking 5 out of the last 7 fights. Um, you've been knocked down in many of them, and basically just knocked out in your last fight, and against a guy who had to come down from almost 200 pounds uh, and come back from battling injuries and almost out of the ring, and basically out of the ring for more than a year and a half, and he still was able to come back and do that to you. So it ain't gonna get any easier. And you definitely don't want to be nobody just punching bag, man. And you want to walk off with your faculties, and it seems as if you're doing that. So you had a career, man. You won titles, made money. There's not too many guys who won titles in different divisions, man. And it ain't too many people that can say they fought some of the best fighters, if not the best fighter in your division, which was Florida at the time. You know what I mean? So when you fought up and coming guys, you basically gave Keith Thurman an opportunity to really get his shot about fighting the top name fighter. So hey, so you won titles, man. You made money, and you did what you had to do, man. You showed heart, you showed grit, and people gonna give you your props for doing all that, man. But it is best that you made that decision because there's no way, like I said, you can continue in that manner, man. And you'll be carried out in a damn stretcher. So hey, that's my take on it, man. K Black Boston signing off. Like, comment, subscribe.